Today I want to talk about healing, and I have recently gone through a tumor removal surgery for my bladder, and leading up to it, there was a lot of pain, there was a lot of blood, discomfort, and I really had to lean on what Isaiah 53 verse 5 and 1 Peter 2:24 said. By Jesus' stripes we were healed. And the fact that Jesus went to the cross, as it says in John 19 verse 1, then Pilate ordered Jesus to be brutally beaten with a whip of leather straps embedded with metal. Historians say that many people don't even survive this kind of beating, because the way that the whip was made, it had little pieces of metal and bone that would go into the skin and rip out the flesh, so much so that it would even get close to the bone, that the bone would be exposed. So if we just imagine 39 of those lashes of you getting your flesh literally ripped apart, so that we would be healed. And Jesus going through that, enduring that, because he knew that he needed to get to the cross, because it was his death on the cross that would make us righteous, that would buy us forgiveness of sins, past, present, and future, that would make us blameless and holy, and that would restore the image of humanity back to the image of God. That's what crucifixion, the death on a cross, would do. But then there was this part about flogging. There was this part about being beaten. There was this part about being completely abused in before his crucifixion, and that was because of our healing. So we may not see many physical healing miracles today, but I think that's a faith issue on my part, church part, because maybe we don't understand that Jesus himself went to that extent so that we don't have to be sick. He maybe didn't have to, like his death on the cross would have been enough to save humanity from sin, death, the enemy. But he took on the flogging, the beating, so that we could be healed physically, mentally, emotionally from experiences, and so that we would have access to healing. I believe that it's still supernatural healing, and I believe that he, of course, like me, in my case, he used a doctor. But I want to believe for the supernatural, not just the natural means, because I believe doctors are a grace and a mercy for the lack of faith that we have for healing, that I have for healing. And it's not to weaponize having a lack of faith and now we can condemn each other. No, it's just a point of growing, of like, God, you did something on that cross that bought me healing, and now I want to access that healing. I need to access that healing. Would you help me? Would you help me with the revelation of healing? I've been listening to E.W. Kenyon, who talks a lot about healing, and it's really a growing point for me. But at the end of the day, I just see this picture of Jesus, like Isaiah, at the end of Isaiah 52 says that he didn't even look human anymore by the time that they were done with him. That he didn't look human, and that's so that we could have healing. That's why, so that we could have life. And that, to me, says everything about our Savior, that he really did do it all. And when he says that it is finished, it really is finished, and we really are healed, no matter what it looks like, because that's what he died for.